じゃあ、皆様、こんにちは。よろしくお願いします。クロちゃんですね。Another episode here on クロマティチャンネル。And today, 今日は another あなたね、special guest ね。すごい special guest ね。OK? パーリーグね。パーリーグプレイヤーでしょ。パワーでしょ。OK です。監督ね。初めてアメリカン監督。知ってる？知らない。OK ですね。本当ね、先輩友達ね。13 years, maybe 10 years. 10か。10 years ね。Japan baseball。皆様、本当にね、スペシャルゲスト、クロマティチャンネルね。リアン・リーワーよしこんにちは
こんにちは。お久しぶりね。お久しぶりですね。
Lee, thanks for coming to Cromartie channel. Give us a little update. I know you're not doing anything now, but what have you been doing since retired?
Well, when I retired, I worked with the Montreal Expos for a couple of years as a hitting coordinator. I was with Chicago Cubs for about 8 years as a Pacific Rim coordinator and a AAA batting coach. And the last few years, I've been running my own baseball academy, and we've been working with a lot of young kids and trying to get more inner city kids playing baseball.
Oh, you have Yaku Baseball Academy.
Oh, yes.
How many you have in your class?
We have 45 kids.
Oh,
I've worked with a lot of young kids, high school kids, and we've been doing baseball academies for about the last, about the last 10 years. I'm still throwing a lot of batting practice, man. I'm still young. Batting Lenshu,
So let's get into this thing right away here. Your time that you spent in Japan, Nihon Yakyu. 1978, you came to Japan with your brother to play with the Lotte Orients.
Yes.
Give me a little background. How did that happen?
Well, I was playing when my brother Leron went over to Lotte, Mr. Kaneda, and was the manager. And then my brother had a great year that year. He almost won the Triple Crown. Well, I was with St. Louis Cardinals, and I'm kind of stuck in the minor leagues, and I wasn't getting a chance to go to the big league. So Mr. Kaneda and the group came over, worked out a contract deal with St. Louis, bought my contract, and we went to Japan in 1978 and became the Lee brothers. So it was Onisan Ototo. But I got a little tired of being the younger brother, so I was after my brother. I was trying to out-hit him every time. But it was just something I couldn't do. I mean, a couple of years I hit more home runs than he did, but his batting average was always way, way higher. It was great. I mean, he's a great hitter in Japan. So we were doing good until you got over there. When Cromartie and Randy Bass got over there, man, you guys stole the show.
When I came to Japan, I remember seeing both of you. You were singing. Didn't you do a record?
Yeah, called Baseball Boogie.
Baseball Boogie.
Come on, Baseball Boogie. Everybody listen to what we say. Let's do the Baseball Boogie. You remember it?
Oh, Baseball Boogie.
No, they have to find the record and put it back into the ballparks again and kind of rejuvenate, relive it, revive it.
Yeah, you do. When you come back over here, you got to do something like that. We'll start to figure something out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, when you came over to Japan, what kind of adjustments that you had to make from playing in the States to here?
Well, mainly it was probably the hardest thing. My first spring training in exhibition season, I think I probably struck out 20 times in 15 games. I mean, it was hard for me to adapt to the it was a lot of underhand throwers in those days, and cold in spring training. We're down in Kagoshima, and the many hours of practice. I wasn't used to the long hours of practice. And 2 months of spring training. So it took a while to get adapted to the training system and getting prepared for the season, because I had lost like 22 pounds before opening day.
22 pounds you lost?
Yeah, I did everything. I did all the running I tried to do. And Mr. Kaneda, he was like, you're the younger brother, so you can do all the running. You don't have to, you run more, because Onisan was older. He didn't have to do the running. But I did all the work, did all the running. So I lost a lot of weight. But we had some good support with, some of the players we had on our team, Arito and Haku, some of the guys, Mizutani, some of the guys kind of took me under their wing and did and helped me along the way.
Well, that was a question I was going to ask you. Some of the guys you play, give me some of the names of the Japanese players you play with that helped you when your first year there on the team with Lotte.
Oh man, our top guy that helped was our top pitcher, Choji Murata.
Murata-san. Let me tell you something. Murata-san, no thank you. Mr. Forkball.
He had the nastiest forkball.
Mr. Forkball. He threw a leg on like this.
Yeah. Arm all back.
You
never could pick the ball up. But he could have probably been a 20-game winner in America, easy. Before Nomo.
大リーグ20試合勝ったね。
そうですね。Yes. And then we had a Michio Arito, third baseman. Takahashi behind the plate. We had Yamazaki.
Yamazaki-san.
The second baseman. Our second base is Yamazaki. Hirota in center field. He made one of the greatest catchers. They had it on all over the country, showing the catch he made at center field.
Ochi wasn't there yet, right?
Ochi came a little bit later, right before I got traded to Tayo. Ochi came in. He won the Triple Crown that first year, but that was kind of a rival. We were teammates, but me and my brother was kind of a rival. They were trying to have
your brother.
Ochi become the new name of the team.
So you played there. You had some great memories there with your brother. You like the ballpark?
No. Kawasaki, we played split between Kawasaki Stadium, which is not a good ballpark.
Kawasaki
Chisai.
You didn't like it?
Huh?
You didn't like playing Kawasaki?
No, because you never got anything to hit. The short and sense, they never pitched to you.
Oh, they never pitched to
you. It was trying to make something out of nothing, so to speak.
So, you had to change your batting mind a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
So
but when we played some home games in Sendai, it was a lot better because Sendai was a little bigger ballpark.
So in other words, you weren't looking 3-1 fastball, you're looking 3-1 fork.
Fork, sinker, shutos. Yeah, everything.
3-2 fork.
Exactly. Never 3-2 fastball. Never, ever.
So this
never.
How did you get justice to the? Well, you had your brother. Your brother was with you 1 or 2 years before you?
He was there 1 year before me, and then we played 5 years together.
So then
after that, we had Hankyu Braves. They had Yamada, Hisashi Yamada, and Imai. Imai had the major shuto. He pitched a perfect game. And the Yamada was really, really hard to hit against.
Give me some thoughts on Yamada-san and some of those pitches that you faced.
Well, Yamada would throw, he threw really hard from way underneath. And when he would saw my bat off, he would always smile at me. Made me a little upset sometimes. I said, one of these days, I'm going to get you, man. I'm going to get you. And then the Buffaloes had Suzuki, the lefty. And he was a 20-game winner. And, boy, I tell you, the Pacific League, I think, and the Central League had some of the best during that era. I think when me and you were there, they had some of the best pitchers. And I think, were you there with Makihara for the Giants?
Yes.
Well, see, when I got traded to Yokohama, this is the first time I faced Makihara, and he was throwing almost 100 miles per hour.
And, we're going to talk about your days with Tayo, but take me back this one more time. Now, who was the toughest pitcher for you to face when you were in the PA League with Lotte?
Probably the toughest pitcher in the PA League had to be, I would have to say Yamada.
Yamada-san.
Yeah, Yamada-san. He was, I mean, unbelievable. I can't remember anybody. I remember a right-hand pitcher for Nippon Ham, a sidearm pitcher.
Nippon Ham, side pitcher. But we'll get that. We'll get that for you.
He was really tough. He had the bigs, and then the Buffaloes. They had Suzuki, the lefty.
Oh, Suzuki-san.
Yeah, I can't remember his first name, but he was a Hall of Famer. He's a Mekyukai. He made the Mekyukai.
So this man.
Yeah. And but Yamada was really the guy that was hard on me.
Yamada-san.
Yeah.
You came over. Let's step. 83, 83 でしょ?
Yes.
You came to the Tayo Whales.
Tayo Whales, yes.
Tayo Whales. What was it like playing it? First of all, what was it like playing in Yokohama?
Yokohama was really beautiful compared to Kawasaki.
I bet.
And the fans, a lot more fans. When we played the Tokyo Giants, the first time I faced Egawa, I hit a home run off Egawa, which made me a superstar in Yokohama from then on. All I had to do was hit a home run off Egawa, and it was over. I was in like.
So you love playing in Yokohama. Some of your teammates, Yamashita?
Daisuke Yamashita, Tashiro, Yashiki, Takagi Yutaka,
Indo?
Akio Saito. Indo. Oh man, Indo was tough.
Hey, let me tell you something. Indo-san, maybe, there's no maybe. I'm glad I wasn't in the PA League to face Murata, but Indo's the toughest right-hand pitcher for me that I faced. Smart guy.
Very smart.
Very smart. And he put it on me a couple of times, and he went like this to me a couple of times.
Yeah.
Remember that?
He did.
But
Akio Saito was crazy, but he was out of the bullpen. But starting, we had Kanazawa, Indo.
You had a crazy catcher.
Wakana.
Bakana. That's what I used to call him. Bakana. You know what I mean?
Hey, you remember that time you came out when Reggie went after the pitcher, Reggie Smith.
Now my pitcher. Who was the pitcher?
It was. I think it was Indo.
No, Chico, right-hander starter. Little over. Your ace.
Could have been Hiramatsu.
Yes.
Hiramatsu.
And Reggie told me about him. He's the first Japanese pitcher to dead ball to hit me.
Yeah.
So I ran out there.
Yeah.
He wasn't afraid to pitch. And what is the other starting pitcher through the football? Goofy looking guy, had big legs, right-hander.
Oh, Karota.
Yeah, he kicked me. He kicked me. He kicked me there.
Yeah. But see, that was the thing with the Giants. It was a lot more. Everybody was a little more uptight playing against the Giants. Everybody wanted to beat the Giants. Yeah.
You sure? What was the left hand named Pinchita?
Nagasaki.
No, Chigao. Kato.
Chiga. Oh, Kato. He passed away not long.
Yes. Kato-san.
Kato-san.
He's a
comedian. He's like a comedian.
Kato.
Kato Hirokazu.
Hirokazu. They used to say something every time he pinch hit. He had a great fight song, you know?
Yeah.
Good guy. He daddy pitching.
Great guy,
I remember him. Nice guy, good guy, yo.
Really nice guy. He was one of my good friends on the week. And Takagi Yutaka.
Who are your other good friends you have with Tayo Whales?
Yashiki, Takagi Utaka was really my best friend on the team beside Daisuke. Daisuke Yamashita would really look after me. We were really close, along with Tashiro. And I'm trying to remember some of the other guys. We had a really tight, we couldn't win in a lot of ball games there, but we really had a lot of tight-knit guys. And Sekine-san, when Sekine-san came in as our manager, I just heard he just recently passed away. That was sad.
Who was the catcher there besides Wakana? Later on, you had another talking a lot. Comedian there, Choto.
I know who you're talking about. Big Lake guy.
Good guy, Choto. Comedian there.
Comedian.
Tatsukawa no Hiroshima.
No, Tatsukawa was Hiroshima.
Yes.
And our catcher, oh my God, I'm getting old now.
No, yeah, but in a minute, we're forgetting all these great names. I know who they are, but he was Ishikawa-san.
Ishikawa, yes. He was funny.
本当にね、コメディアン。
Yeah, 本当に。面白いね。Yaku Swallows.
Yaku Swallows. I'll see you next time here on